Hello, once again, Star Wars unboxing fans. Welcome to another edition of Darth Tuba's Star Wars unboxing show. And boy, do I have one for you today. Do I have one for you today? Do I have one for you today? I don't know. It's a question. I'm not really saying it. Okay. 1/6 figure. TM S2 LS Deluxe. TM S2 LS Deluxe. LS. LS. Who could LS be? We all know what's coming. We all know that the Jedi Knight himself is coming. But not just any Jedi Knight. Oh no. The Jedi Knight whose return was heard around the world in fandom. The Jedi Knight who essentially revitalized in some ways some people's fandom. Not mine. My fandom never needed revitalization. Just saying. You know, I've always enjoyed all the items that have been coming out. But I will say that this is just a little bit more. This is the Luke Skywalker, okay, deluxe version. This is the Luke that returns to the light cruiser when we think all hope is lost for Mandalorian Grogu and all of his team, Fennec and Bo-Katan, Cara Dune. Is there anybody else? Am I missing anybody else? Or is it just those three? And when they're being overrun and the Dark Troopers are pounding their way through the door and we see a familiar X-Wing. I was not about to 100% believe it was going to be Luke. I saw the X-Wing. I said, okay. But we've seen many X-Wings. And then, after that, we see a hooded figure going down the hall. Okay? Now I'm getting more hopeful. For me, it wasn't even the green lightsaber when it lit. For me, it was the glove. It was the black glove that made me think, oh yes, we now are going to be graced with the presence of the amazing Luke Skywalker. So, that's an interesting thing. Now, this, of course, is the deluxe version from Hot Toys, I believe. Or no, actually, it's Sideshow. My bad. I thought it was Hot Toys. Or could it be? No, it says it's a Sideshow exclusive. So we'll go with that. Okay. Yeah, I'm still one that kind of has a little bit of confusion as to what makes a Sideshow and a Hot Toys a Hot Toys. Exactly. Maybe some people could fill that in the comments. As I said, I'm not. There are plenty of places that do that. Oops. All right. So we've got our interesting. I find it very interesting. And we have some great color photo art here. Of course, you see him holding on to doing the force thing on a broken up trooper. Okay. But this feels to be more black and white in the rest of the art, which I thought was very interesting. Okay. So we have, and of course, deep in there you can see a little Grogu action there. So, okay. Now I already have a Jedi Luke. In fact, I have several Jedi Lukes that I'm probably going to get rid of some. However, that being the case, I also feel this comes a little light cruiser. I guess it's a hologram kind of thing. That's cool. Now I'm hoping. I hate having to do the replacing the hands. I just absolutely hate it. But this one looks like I have to do it just to get this thing out. So, okay, that didn't seem to be too hard. All right, so Luke's got his some of this plastic here. He's got his belt. Oh, got another one of these things. Interesting. They make you take these things off to take these pieces. Interesting. Oh gosh, please work. Please go in. All right, that seemed to work. Good. So I wanted to get a good look. This is the first time I'm actually getting a really good look at the Luke Skywalker outfit. it's a combination, really, of what we're used to from his Jedi look and what we're used to from the Anakin, Obi-Wan kind of gi setup that they had in the prequels. So I find that interesting. But now, interestingly enough, the back, it's pretty much just clean. It goes, these things go around the shoulders from the back, and then they get tucked in. Somehow they get tucked in inside. So this is kind of an interesting look that it's different, but I like it. I'm here for it. All right, so that's one part. I'm going to just lay him gently over here, and I'm going to, let's see, we got, of course, let's get out our, this is just a piece here. We've got our completely mangled droid, like you thought that was going to be anything other than what it was. But I do have a Dark Trooper, so maybe I'll position Luke next to the Dark Trooper and just let the Dark Trooper know this is what you have in store. And it comes with a nice little base, so I can actually just stick that like that, okay, and place that, well, I'll place it over here for now. All right, good. And then, of course, we have the, as we do, oh, wait, almost forgot. I think this is my first 1/6 scale Grogu. There he is. Oh my God. Very cute. Okay. And of course, we have our container full of, once again, we have this something new. Sure, this isn't Hot Toys, huh? Oh no, it is Hot Toys. Okay, dang. Sorry. But again, leave a comment. Please help me, educate me. What makes Hot Toys Hot Toys? And what makes, whoa. This is interesting. Okay, hold on, let me look at this here. Oh, are these multiple? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is like a, okay. That is impressive. The only problem is I don't really have anything this big, so I'm going to choose to keep all of this in the box. Or maybe sometime in the future. All right. So we got lots of things here. We got lots of choices. I did have an instruction book here. Where did it go? I just had it. Where'd my instructions go? Did I cover this up? Now, what did you do with those? Oh, duh. Getting old is getting old, as people say. There are some batteries in this one, and I'm trying to decide what I want if those batteries are for what. And it looks like those batteries, you can do his eyes, his arm. Oh yeah, it's for his lightsaber. Oh no, it's not. There are batteries for this little beauty. Okay, so I think what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not going to use the backdrop piece there. But what I think I want to do is try to get his batteries replaced. Of course, I have to figure out, is it from the front or from the back? All right, I'm going to have to work on that on my own time here. All right, so let me just finish getting him set up, and then I'll put if I do get the batteries in, I'll tack it on the end. All right, I think I am going to, all right, so it shows him, I do think I need to have an open hand, an open gloved hand for him to hold Grogu. So I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to pull off this hand and replace it with this hand. Please, 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 please. Ah, good, okay. me to put that there. The whole Grogu. We also have our great regular stand here. This is good. Where is... Oh, there it is. And it looks like this one, it returns to the standard just resting the legs on it. Okay, so for batteries, I'm going to place... Oh, even Grogu has a new set of hands. I think I'll leave Grogu's hands alone. Okay, and I guess... I don't think I'm going to have him have a lightsaber. I think I'm going to let him... Now, interestingly enough, they have a... It comes, as you can see here, it comes with a action light up lightsaber tilt. And then just the hilt. Oh, I think I see what it is. Sorry if I made some noise there. I think what I can do is I can take the hilt off, yes. And that's what I'm going to do. And he has a little belt clip, and that works. Okay, and then the last piece of goodness would be his cloak. Always interesting that they went with a cape. Not or cloak, but like a cape cloak, not like other types. I'm going to just put this here. I am going to just put this here, and I'm going to put this here so I can use it as a base. And I'm going to put this, boom, right here. And I'm going to put Luke like that. I'm going to have his hand up like this while he holds. Let's see if I can get him to hold. Okay, Grogu, you're going to have to do some. You're going to have to do some work here. You're going to have to help me out. There it is. Okay. There it is. And then now what I like about this is that it's just a cloak. Well, does it have the snapping thing in here? I don't know. Oh, no, it's just a clasp. I'll just make sure I can do it. Let's see if I can just... Okay, cool. Of course, don't forget his lightsaber. I'm going to actually take Grogu off a little bit. Yeah, this was a really risky but worth the risk move on the part of Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau. Of course, there's been a lot of discussion since then about, the process by which they did this. And I agree that, the technology is still a developing technology. So I can get that. I can get behind the complication of that. And then we have this baby right here. Okay? Oh, one last thing. Sorry. Just to make it work. Just to make it perfect. He's got his little belt loop. And he's got his little... see if I can get that on the right way. There it is. Man, just having seen Return of the Jedi in the theaters last week, at the time of this recording, I am absolutely in love with... This is my favorite Luke rendition. The Jedi Luke. Having him be the one to take Grogu, even though it was only temporary, even though it was something that was a necessary part of his journey, Grogu's journey. And I think it is interesting how Luke will tie into it. I look forward to maybe further Luke stories where we find out more about who Luke is at this point. Is it just Ben Solo and his dozen students and that's it? Or were there any more? Were there any others that kind of came and went? So, and I'm all for it. I'm all for seeing it. But, Hot Toys, again, Sideshow and Hot Toys, nail it out of the park once again. Fantastic. You can change the position of the eyes. I chose to leave it alone. As I said, I have the option of having a lit up arm. They put the batteries in the arm to have a lightsaber. I'm not going to light these things up enough to do it. In fact, I wish that they had a kind of an AC adapter way to light up all the figures so that I can just plug them all in kind of hidden and just turn them on and then it all light up. Hasbro Sideshow. An idea. I don't know if that's something that can be done. I don't know if that's something that could be done as an add-on. Make it for a deluxe version or something. I don't know, but it's just something to consider because batteries, even batteries that aren't used, eventually go dead and they eventually start to leak and they damage the figures and so putting these things in is really hard. But I will see if I can get the figure in, and I will try to get the batteries into this thing so you can at least get a look at it at the very end of the video. Hopefully that'll work. So that'll do it for today's episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Check out all the Red 5 Network content. And until next time, may the Force and the toys be with you. This is the way.